Hey guys, here I am at my home church attending a men's meet and greet, and I thought this would be a great opportunity for me to ask other guys, what makes a man manly? Let's find out. What makes a man manly?
Firm handshake.
Little muscles, little facial hair maybe.
What is the most manliest food you can eat?
I think a Baconator is probably as manly as it gets, because you're throwing caution to the wind. You're just saying, who cares about my health and what people think of me, which is why I eat the breakfast Baconator, which is really good, by the way.
Hey guys, today I'm wanting to talk about masculinity. Now, I know you may be wondering, where am I pulling these topics from? But I actually feel this may be an interesting conversation to have. Some of you may be familiar with the passage in Corinthians where Paul is commanding the men in the church to act like a man. So, what does that mean? What are the characteristics of masculinity? What makes a man manly? Do the perceptions of masculinity change from culture to culture, or are they universal? Now, I only asked men, not women, and these men are all Christian. I did this because this verse is addressing Christian men. So I wanted to hear what they would think this means. So let's see what they said.
To act like men is to stand your ground, lead in the home, and you're still called to love. You're still called to care.
Being a man is like showing your emotions and being real too.
Loving father is what I think of when I think about being manly. I think it's very manly when everything is a little bit out of whack at home, that I'm the calming presence, that I'm the one that comes in and brings the temperature down.
A man that is manly is someone that is physically strong, someone who is, brave in the face of danger. But I guess knowing a good and healthy definition of manlyhood in Christ, I think compassion and empathy is, a kind of manliness that we should be emulating, because we find that in Christ.
I think it's very masculine for the man to always put himself second, right? To always worry about everybody else first. Loving until it hurts. We're protectors. We're called to lay down our own lives for others, for our family, and die to ourselves.
Do you think the characteristics of manliness, do you think they change from culture to culture, or do you think they're universal?
They do change from culture to culture, I believe. A clear example is like from the Asian culture, a man doesn't really talk much. It's all in the body language and everything like that. And then obviously in like American culture, the manly man is like the loud one that is, carries himself in a big way.
It does change from culture to culture. Like for example, Indians, there's like the notion of taking care of your parents. Like that's something masculine, especially the younger one in the family.
Do you think it's masculine to show your emotions?
I don't feel that way when I'm showing my emotions.
Is it masculine to show your emotions? Yes.
That was a very simple answer. Is it masculine to show your emotions?
Absolutely.
And why do you say that?
Because only real men can show their emotions. It's easy for us to hide behind the facade that we have, to just feel and project that everything is okay, but it takes a real man to admit when things aren't okay.
I think it's very masculine. Yeah. I think someone who can't show their emotions is afraid of part of what they are. So by your fear of wanting to hide that, then you're not strong.
So, there you have it. Some thoughts on godly masculinity. I would have to say I agree with them. But what about you? Do you agree? What does masculinity look like to you? Is it okay to show your emotions? Does your definition of being manly include the ability to love well? To my American friends, is there an expectation for you to take care of your parents when they grow old?
Mom, if you're watching this, I'm really sorry. Were we supposed to talk about this?
What do you guys think? I would be interested in hearing your thoughts and discussing them in the comments below. Well, until next time, take care, guys.
Give me your most manliest face.
I don't think I can pull that one off.
That's
Are you-
that's weird. That's hard to do.
Most manly face. No. What is the most manliest food you can eat?
Meat.
What is the manliest thing you can wear?
Meat.